External Affairs Minister of India S Jaishankar will embark on a three-day visit to Qatar starting on Monday to review overall bilateral ties, especially in trade, investment, energy and security sectors. India and Qatar share friendly relations marked by regular high-level interactions to further strengthen the partnership. This will be Foreign Minister's fourth visit to Qatar this year. During his visit, External Affairs Minister Jaishankar is expected to meet Prime Minister and Foreign Minister of Qatar and discuss issues of mutual interest, including the crisis in the region. In fact, the developments in Syria and will also be part of these developments. My colleague Mohammed Ghazali has more details on this. He'll be joining us in a short while from now. But with respect to Syria, Qatar is an important player, and India, as one of the biggest regional players, would also, in fact, want to understand as if what is happening post the fall, the collapse of the Assad regime in Syria. Mohammed Ghazali is with us at this moment. Mohammed Ghazali, how important is this visit? Because, Qatar has been one of the frequent destinations as far as the high-level Indian delegations are concerned, fourth of the External Affairs Minister himself.
See, it also needs to be noted that Qatar is one of the strongest economy in the West Asia, also happens to be one of the key mediators when there is a conflict. And also when it comes to India, you remember the Prime Minister also visited Qatar earlier this year, followed by two visits by External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar. This is the fourth one this year. Why Qatar is important? Because India and Qatar are top exporters for each other when it comes to trade investment. Qatar is also one of our very, you can say, a strong ally in the West Asia. It also happens to be our exporter of oil and natural gas from there, while India also kind of exports cereals, pulses, and other products. But at a time when geopolitics is heating up in the Middle East, and it is not letting down to say that the situation is not calming down in Middle East, India certainly needs a player there who can influence the views, who can influence a player who can talk in favor of India. And that is why Qatar is important. We know that those ex-8 naval officers who were arrested there on charges of this time, Qatar sort of granted them, they were pardoned off after the intervention from the Indian government. So that kind of shows the kind of relations we have with Qatar. But this visit is very important because this year only a joint trade investment committee was organized between India and Qatar, and perhaps to review all those bilateral relations between India and Qatar, the External Affairs Minister is going there. He already visited a couple of months ago when he was there at Doha Forum last month. He attended the Doha Forum. Now, in this particular trip, the External Affairs Minister is expected to announce major bilateral MOUs with Qatar when it comes to energy sector. Some other sectors where Qatar can also come in and invest in India is going to be the focus of this government. And that is why you see Prime Minister visiting Kuwait earlier, and now External Affairs Minister going to Qatar. And we already had Hardeep Puri, another cabinet minister, meeting the Qataris joint part in Delhi earlier this year.
Mohammed Ghazali, thank you so much for speaking to us on the importance of this visit of the External Affairs Minister of India to Qatar.